Alrighty, we are live, ladies. Mic is not
And
working,
your voice is gone.
bro. Okay, I think we're back.
You're back. Yeah.
Are we back?
Yes, you're back.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Welcome, ladies and gents. Welcome to another episode of Auto SEO, aka Rank First, where really the goal behind Rank First is like marketing on autopilot. We get you free clicks, and instead of you having to pay for ads, people come to you. And we do this by you know automatically having you rank for terms that are relevant to your product or service on Google. And basically, it's like a an AI powered blog on autopilot. You don't have to do anything. You just put your website URL. We figure out what product you're making, your service, and then what customers you're going after, and then we create a whole content strategy around it. And get this, we actually write the content for you. It's crazy. It's mad. And automatically
There's
publishes
an
it to your own blog. So, it just looks
and it
like
does the research.
you have
It
a
does the
crazy
research for you
content
too,
team on your payroll. That's what it looks like. Anyway, so
and the research too, man. It does
the
the
research
research
too.
too.
Yeah, exactly. It's not even like it's pulling keywords out of its tush tush. No, it's actually using
What's tush tush?
a very, very expensive uh, SEO API to figure out, exactly what keywords are relevant to you, feeding them to the LLM, running it five times, back and forth to find the perfect set of keywords for your business. It's beautiful. It really is a thing of beauty, and I can't wait for you to try it.
But
So
there is a question though.
yeah,
What's tush tush?
tush tush. I mean, it's the you know what I'm talking about. We don't have to explain this. All
Well,
right.
that
So
looks
anyway, we're
cool.
we're
Yeah.
we're at the design phase. We have everything functional, which is amazing. I mean, that's a crazy feat. We actually have everything functional, but we really want to make the experience enjoyable. Something people would actually look at and think, "Oh my God, I need this." That's what we're trying to accomplish here. And right now, sort of looking at the keywords screen, it just looks very dense. It actually looked way worse last night. But I was telling Ibrahim earlier, he just kind of replaced the horrible background with like this tiny dot. And the goal now is just simplify a little bit, like make it on the same line. So we can just take this thing over here and then just say, all right, can you make the keyword text next to the circle, the colored circle. Yeah, so like next to it on the same line. That's what we want to see. Let's see if we can figure it out. I mean, I selected the thing specifically so it doesn't have to go through the whole file because it really struggles with that, man. It really struggles with that. Did it change it? All right.
Windsurf.
I don't know if it changed it. I mean,
We left when we left yesterday. It was supposed to make some design change. Did it succeed?
I'm not sure which one you're talking about.
The the ugly. So the ones you're looking for, looking at the keywords.
Was it this one?
It was like blocks, colored blocks,
Colored blocks.
rectangles, colored rectangles.
I you mean this one?
The keywords, the extract. No, no, the extract. The extract phase. Yeah, oh yeah, the keywords phase. This one.
Yeah,
So the
this one.
keywords were actually in rectangles, in boxes.
Yeah, yeah, they were. They were. That's right. And
It's
then
managed the SWE one.
um no. No, actually. I had to manually
Yeah,
fix it. I just
yeah,
went like
it's
caveman and then fixed it manually.
yeah.
Yep. All right. So, I mean, I think it looks decent. I kind of feel like maybe we need to space things out a little bit. So,
It does look
maybe
nice, but
have
should we worry about the mobile view though?
No, this is gonna look beautiful on mobile. Oh, yeah,
This
it
is
looks
nice.
looks decent.
Like
Looks decent.
uh,
I wouldn't call it
sweet right.
beautiful, but I think it's decent.
It's a sweet right. At least, yes.
I'd give it a bit of MT, you know what I'm saying? Like just space it out a
Mm-hmm.
little bit over here. I kind of feel like that's a bit too tight. Okay, MT1 maybe would do the trick. And then like between, the card content P6. All right, we got gap 3 and then LG goes calls 4. Okay. Maybe like gap X3 maybe okay, but gap Y maybe we give it 4. Let's see what that looks like. Just space it out a little bit. I feel like it's too. All right, there we go. Maybe that's better. Yeah, it looks nice. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's. Can you maybe what if just what if
Yeah,
what's the maximum number of keywords that assumingly can be generated?
50.
Okay, so it will like this is 49 now.
This is 4 by 6, 7, 8, 32, 35.
Hmm. Okay, no problem. I think it can still. I was so you see the coloring. We have like a green, red, and
Yeah,
then orange. Those represent something.
yeah. Maybe it's
What do
not
they
very
represent?
clear what they represent, right?
Exactly. Yeah, that's my. That's what I
I
meant.
see. I see your point. I see your point. All right, so we could tell it. Um,
Maybe a tooltip.
it's unclear what the colored circles represent. So can you add a tooltip to the row which contains a colored circle and the text, and possibly add a legend in the top of the card as well, just for reference. I don't know if Windsurf Fast is gonna manage this, like maybe Claude Sonnet. This is a good idea. Like we can just select the active step instead of, mucking about with the whole file. Maybe that would make things like easier from an editing perspective. The only annoying thing is you have to save manually. Like it doesn't, oh, look at that. That looks nice.
Okay. That
And then you got like a
that
little
was
tooltip. I don't like the tooltip. I mean, I'd
yeah.
expect the
It
tooltip
can
is
ditch. It can ditch the tooltip. Then the legend is a good idea.
okay. Ditch the tooltip and move the legend over to the right side. Well, ideally, actually, yeah, just move it to the right side. Looks good. All right. Did we actually finalize it? I think this one was all right. We were just gonna drop the edit button, and then, or I don't know if we should drop the edit button.
Like
Like,
what can the user do? Like in this case, like if we leave the edit button, like what can he change? Because this is something extracted from the websites. Uh,
yeah. Um, I mean, it's extracted from the website, but you don't assume that it's gonna be 100% accurate. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could
well,
decide, oh,
editing.
you know what, this isn't correct. I'd rather we focus on this other customer. Um,
We have the editor, so I think it would be easy to just tell it to edit.
implement edit. Yeah, we should
Yeah.
implement edit. Yeah, you're
But
right.
with it, we should commit so that it won't mess anything up.
Yeah, you're right. All right. Oh, look at that. Looks very nice. Looks ass on mobile though. Okay.
Yeah, it looks push on mobile, man.
Yeah, yeah.
The previous one was better. I think it
Okay.
can,
It looks nice on
create.
desktop, but on mobile it looks horrible. Can you just make it like, look better on mobile? Maybe have its own separate row? Like, yeah. I mean, so high competition and low searches. Why would anyone want that? And then gardens has low competition. That's pretty weird. Landscaping. Like the short keywords have low competition. This is like the opposite of what you'd expect, right?
Mm.
Hmm. Pretty
But
weird.
what?
Outdoor living spaces. I think this is hard coded. This AI insight is rubbish. AI insight. We should just ditch the
Like,
AI insight.
but it's a nice addition.
Yeah, it is if it were actually real.
Hmm.
I don't know what insight we'd be able to provide them.
Maybe that could be replaced with like explanation of the stage it's on. Like, what does the this stage mean? Maybe.
So we can put low competition, medium, and then high. And it's kind of obvious that it's talking about competition, right? Gap 3. Um, I don't know, man. Like gap 4, probably. Space it out a little bit. And then item center, like you could probably get away with item center and not item center, justify center. I mean, on desktop, it's going to look like rubbish. Yeah, you probably don't want that.
I think it could look like the one in the mobile, like below the target keywords.
Like what?
Below the target keywords.
Right below?
Yeah, not yeah, like that. Yeah,
Oh,
on a
this?
desktop view too. Yeah,
Yeah. I
the
yeah.
column thing is kind of like the grid style is, I don't know, is a bit off. Like I would imagine it would look too far.
I don't understand.
Like it's sitting next to the target keywords, like the way it is now.
This on desktop?
Yeah, yeah. It's like further from the title.
Oh,
Well,
it's
it
too
could,
far. Oh, so you're
yeah,
saying even on desktop we should just put it
yeah, it
directly
should be the
there.
same. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, let's just keep the positioning the same on both mobile and desktop, directly underneath the review and select keywords for your content strategy subtitle. I mean, I'm digging windsurf. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's got potential. It's not obvious to me that cursor is the way to go.
Should we enlarge the text box, the domain?
Oh yeah, you were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, this is way better.
Looks nice, yeah. I like it. Let's accept.
No. Yeah.
All right. Um, so coming back here, we need to implement the edit button. Thing is, like with this, I think we're gonna need more scope than just this part over here. We're probably gonna need access to the rest of the page since it's going to, I don't know, clicking the edit button should trigger something, right? Handle edit business info. So, um, yeah, we're probably gonna have to use this. We need to implement the edit button on the business information step and ensure that it actually allows editing the product or service, the target customer, and the geography. You can just ditch site content entirely since we don't actually use that and drop the AI insight since it's not actually AI generated. Drop the AI insight at the bottom. We don't need to justify why. Okay, so we should pass in dashboard page. Yeah. Cannot find original titles. Oh, what's that about? That's weird. Error deleting post. Oh, I don't know what that's about. Should probably fix that. Nice cap, by the way. I haven't seen you wear that before.
You like it? It rhymes with the green color here. It's a
Oh,
green cup.
wow. Yeah, I was going to comment. I
Yeah.
forgot about that. My man.
Should have commented, man.
Verify.
Yeah.
Trust, but verify. This request is taking longer than expected. I think this is going to require
Yeah,
some
I know
API
how.
change as well, since we don't have, I don't think we have an endpoint that,
Zid.
ايش اسمه تدرس مليح.
She said yes.
Oh man. All right. I'll now prepare the code changes. Lovely. I changed the theme, by the way. This is a dark mode theme. Problem is, I don't remember which one we had for the light mode. It's unfortunate.
Do you prefer windsurf over persona?
Um, I mm, I wouldn't say that. Oh, look, the edit worked, bro. I'm pretty impressed.
Oh,
Bespoke
so it's
landscape
in
design, premium pool construction, garden maintenance, and outdoor living space creation services. Okay, I'm just gonna add a period
yeah,
there. Discerning
and save it.
clients, or just clients seeking luxury outdoor spaces. Save. Oh,
Nice.
wait. Did it update? No, no. The real question is whether it actually updated anything. So we gotta go to
The,
website maybe?
the keywords, keyword set.
No, it didn't update business info. I guess business info needs to be updated. Discerning
Business info.
clients. Behind the scenes, new state variables, new handler functions.
So it didn't like persist
Okay, bro, but
the
you need to
database.
update the database. Specifically, you need to update the business info
Business
field
info.
on the website table to reflect this updated the updated values from the user. And then I think we should also feed a API, since it's gonna need to understand that, oh, there's an API component, app/API. I don't know, websites, maybe websites. I'm just gonna give it the whole thing. Maybe it can figure it out.
It's using 2.5
Yeah,
or
switch
9.
to 2.5 Pro. That SWE was not great. I mean,
Yeah, I tried it. It was crappy.
yeah,
Like it can't even update like simple scripts. It just starts to fart about.
I guess there's a reason why it's free.
That says limited free.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's just trying
I
to
think they
FOMO
just
you
use it
into
to.
using it.
Yeah, they just want to data collect, train the model.
Let's see if it can actually make a change.
Usually, database updates are the trickiest.
The changes to call this endpoint have already been applied, so once this API route, the functionality should work. Attempting to create the API route again. Okay, it can't. Let's try a slightly different approach. Oof. Okay. The marker file was created. Can be created. Now let's try creating route. Huh. The write to file tool seems to be consistently failing to create the nested business info directly under the website ID dynamic segment. It's there. It's already there, mate. Oh, it can't create the file. Great, it worked. Okay, let's try writing the route.ts file. Okay, it was created. Beautiful. Okay, it was actually able to create it finally. Bro, what's with the user ID? ID website. Okay, fix. I mean, it's supposed to fix these things, right? Well, why is it checking user ID? Clerk? Why is it assuming there's clerk? What is wrong with this? Bro, we don't use clerk. Check auth.ts. Also, fix the user ID junk. It looks like
Hold
it
on, is
fixed
it
all the rubbish. So let's go back and
okay?
see if it actually works. So here we're gonna update this to just clients. Hit save. Check DB.
Yes,
Don't celebrate just yet. Ah, there it is. Okay, it
nice,
worked.
nice, nice.
It's
It took some
beautiful.
time, so it should
That's beautiful.
we
I
should
mean,
commit. No, we
yeah,
didn't make major changes, so
yeah, but I mean, it should have a brain. I feel like, what's this? Cascade marker? I mean, yeah, I had to give it way too much info. It it didn't think about it on its own. Anyway, whatever. Git commit dash m working edit for target customer. All right, so I think that's pretty decent. This is all right. You said you wanted to make this bigger.
there you go.
And then I don't like
Maybe
the
just like a maybe a way to make it dominant in the page. Like it's the first thing that really attracts you, not the title, but the field, like your website.
oh, look, it made changes to this.
Cute.
Actions. Oh, wow. Actions.
Well, it's not really intuitive.
Yeah, edit first and then unschedule. Oh, this is the scheduled one.
Cute.
And then this is, I mean, it looks
Mm.
more minimal, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
Looks more
actually good,
minimal.
but the actions are a little,
The
I don't
actions are
know, they're
weird,
not too
yeah,
obvious.
especially on
Yeah,
desktop. That's not stuff. It's not normal. I guess it was just trying to make it more minimal so it doesn't look overwhelming. But
yeah. So
yeah,
that
I
the
don't
more
like.
look cleaner.
I like the older one. Anyway, we'll come back to it. Um, so what are we doing? What are we doing? So let's talk about this one. Yeah, let's see if there's anything we can do here. I feel like this guy is pretty decent. You know, this guy, this designer guy. Um, so
What's his
how can we make this more? How can we make this better? And then just give it context about rank first.
does it use the book elevate? What do you call it?
Refactoring UI. Yeah, yeah. Uses the
Refactor.
books.
Yeah, yeah.
Turn the blank center, calm the progress bar, and clarify the current step. All right. I mean, I like the first 2 points anyway. So, uh, yeah, let's do the first one. So we just got to go to step equal 1. Yeah, this one. Active step equal 1, and then we say edit, pass in that, and submit. I don't know what would drop in a lightweight line art illustration crawling spider bot above the headline. Okay, that's actually a good idea. But where do you get that from? Crawling spider
Is it
bot.
like an animation?
we need to use my man GPT for this, or we can use Midjourney. I'm kind of torn
Mhm.
between them. I don't know like which one to use.
No, it was ChatGPT that outperformed last time. ChatGPT 4.1, I think.
4.1.
Yeah.
No, you need it uses
No, but
4.0 for image
yeah,
generation anyway.
but it outperformed Midjourney in the last project we've done. The image generation, placeholder, red box.
What?
We used it for red box. We were torn between Midjourney and ChatGPT, and then ChatGPT outperformed Midjourney.
Ah, right, right. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Use the new operator. This, what is this? Failed to construct image. Please use. What is this? It broke. Why is it taking up half the screen? I don't know where the problem is. Okay, whatever. It seems this is rubbish. So I'll reject it and then we'll just what? I rejected it. Why is it? Oh, do I have to save? You reject and then you have to save again? That's so weird. Okay. All right, I see what it came up with. I mean, I kind of like the yellowish, like the yellowish vibe we have going on here, but we just need to mix that somehow with the rest of the page. You know what I'm saying? So, like a duotone, make it more abstract. Duotone with yellowish vibe and more liney. All right, let's do the same with this. So maybe use it, but scratchy.
Can you go back to the site just for a second while it's thinking? So, how do you imagine this is
How do
uh,
what?
like how do you imagine it? Like, do you imagine it any like on instead of that logo or
No, I imagine like instead of so this image over here, this
yeah,
SVG, we're gonna
yes,
replace with
the spider.
like yeah, div style equals like height 300 400 pics, and then we would have the spider here. I mean 400 pics is way too much, but maybe 250, and then
This is where red box comes in handy, man.
yeah, exactly. Red box specifically would have been perfect here. We should just enable it. Where is it? Red box.
You should tell our viewers what red box.
Yes,
to check
dear
it out
viewers,
videos.
it's a plug-in by our sponsor. It's time for our sponsor, Redbox. By the way, I don't think we ever had a site for Redbox. That's the problem. Like, we don't even have a site for it. So what are we supposed to plug in? They're supposed to get it on Twitter, I think. But there's no way to disable it once it's up. So I can't switch tabs. Unbelievable. Maybe we should have thought about that.
They
Cause
should do a fix later.
yeah. All right. So basically, all we need to do is click our image, and then just say what you're looking for. Um. Oh, it looks nice. Or nicer. Closer to what I'm kind of looking for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like the vibe I
it
was
kind
going
of
for was something like this, but that looks a bit too creepy.
does.
Maybe something more cartoonish.
Yeah, yeah, something like more like maybe even futuristic. This kind of looks a bit creepy though.
Mid Journey. I've seen some really good ones. Duotone, SRF. I've seen some good ones. Yeah, like this kind of vibe. Looks pretty good. You just give it the image. Okay. And then you tell it that's a style reference. Spider, yellow, line drawing.
You know, that one is a big nice. The third one,
This?
the no, no, earlier on the
This?
yes, yeah.
Doesn't look like a spider though. I don't know what's going on.
The
It's kind of hard to prompt Mid Journey, especially without a style ref. I think you probably need to have some sort of style ref. What was that? Mid Journey S refs? I don't want to go too deep into this. We're just trying to find a simple image here. Maybe we can get this style and then we can use the same type. Oh, this looks nice with the yellow. What do you think?
hmm
Yeah?
yeah, yeah. I think we should feed that to ChatGPT.
Feed it to. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you're saying. Use this illustration style. Okay. We're getting there. Slowly. Very slowly. Looks creepy though. What's going on here?
I think a more robotic spider would look better.
A robotic spider. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then we can try it also with this style reference. Let's see if that helps.
Let's see what ChatGPT made. I think it's done. ChatGPT.
I heard they had some sort of announcement with Johnny Ive yesterday. Something about creating a new company called IO, which creates hardware. This doesn't even look the same, man. This doesn't look the same. I'm losing hope.
That one is nice. I mean, this one, except if it were, oh,
I'm guessing something like this.
yeah,
Really close.
this is what I have in mind too. Something robotic. If it's a Wall E style, Wall E vibe.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this looks decent. Okay. Looks nice. Yeah, I like this one. I kind of feel like we're getting really close.
Mhm.
I just want one without the numbers. Okay, I guess this will do.
بس ما لازمك ما تخربطش بين التصفيق اللي هو هذا التصفيق والإسفاق.
Come on. You can do a better job of that.
Really, Photoshop is supposed to be good at extracting backgrounds.
Yeah, it's rubbish. It's actually better on the
Ah,
web. Cool. So we'll fire up Figma and then just create the images that way. Man, there are way too many tools. Way too many tools here going on. Just for a simple background removal, and then that's why we have Redbox, right? We should disable Redbox. It's getting in the way. All right. Looks pretty nice. I like the image. So now all we need to do is just make it a little bit smaller. And then, so we just need to make it, let's say, I don't know what a good size, maybe like 300-ish, 300-ish, 350. All right, put that in, scale it down. Looks good. Remove the background. Yeah, looks pretty decent. And then just export that to PNG. And then a nice little touch would be to pass it through tiny PNG just so that, the end result is the smallest possible image size. I mean, that's just a nice little touch here. So 140, oh, bro, it dropped 100 KB. That's nuts.
Almost 70% almost.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, so we add this to public. And then we just go back here and then we say, all right, active step 0. Where's that sparkly thing? Yeah, we'll change this to image. Oh, do I need to import an image from somewhere? Why is it so slow? What? It can't find next image? And then it suggested replacing the text will instantly scan. Okay, refine microcopy. So it says tree get started as a single primary action. Give the input container an accent top border. Okay, just make it more prominent. Okay. Um. Okay. Add generous vertical padding around the input group and reduce the weight of surrounding elements by de-emphasizing them. Okay. So maybe for the input, we can add some PY to it.
Isn't it a bit too big? Don't you feel like the image is
What?
I'm thinking if the image is just too big?
Why isn't it getting bigger? I don't understand what's wrong with this.
It's
Like,
300 pixels. Like the image itself is 300 pixels.
no, not the image. You're saying the image is too big?
Yeah, don't you think? I mean, compared to the other components.
I see your point. But it's not 300. I made it 240.
Mm,
200 maybe.
mm, better.
But I'm trying to make the text bigger, but it's not working. Just give me a sec. Text 4XL font. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, man. Why is it not getting bigger? See? It's not growing in size. What is wrong with this? Pretty weird.
Is it? Let's try to modify it in the inspection. Maybe we'll figure it out
In the what? Inspector?
in the inspection. Yeah, like Lime.
Oh, that was
It's
on
large
mobile?
here.
Ah, it looked like it worked, but it was on mobile.
Mm. It looks like the what worked is just the text, not the text box itself.
I think it has a separate mobile versus, where is it? PY12 button is loading. In view, we'll analyze. Ooh, how do you
That's
like
better.
that?
Now we're talking business.
It's still on desktop, it still shows up small, but on mobile, it looks nice and
No, it
chunky.
shows that's bigger though in that desktop.
On mobile, it's big. But it's on, look at the text size.
Yeah. Uh,
I don't know why it's doing that. I guess that's not relevant. We can drop that part. I don't know. It feels off. Like the spacing feels a little bit off. I just want to move the
The tooltip is tiny. If the tooltip could be
what tooltip?
not the tooltip, your domain.com, if the text could be enlarged.
Yeah, on that's what I'm saying. Like on mobile,
Let's
it's
check
good.
it on inspection too. In the inspect tool, maybe
Why is it so small on mobile?
placeholder, placeholder. So I need to.
Text large, rounded large. Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know what to do about that.
See, enlarging placeholders.
Yeah,
We're using Next.js, yeah?
yeah. It says, oh, look at that. It's saying MD text SM. I don't know
Medium.
where that's coming from. That's why. Like, it should be MD text large. I don't know why it's doing MD text SM. I'm guessing, so input itself probably has a variant or something. Class name, type. I don't know. Probably has a like a size or something. So we could do size equals large and then not have to do all this. Let's see if that works. Okay. Size is XL. Hmm. Oh, there's no XL. Large. Large is the biggest.
Maybe it kind
Oh,
of
there is no
messed up.
size. Shatsian input. There should be a size. there is no size. Okay. So if there's no size, then you just set your own thing. So I guess we could do text large, and then H, what was it? 12. And then MD, we make it text XL, and then H 16, something like that. Yeah, there we go. Looks good.
The button is misaligned in the
Yeah,
desktop approach.
the button needs a similar treatment.
Too similar to Studio.
Okay. Yeah, it looks good. And then the arrow right. I mean, okay, that didn't really do anything. Why? -8? It's not changing. Well, is that because size equal large? Oh, so there is size for buttons? Weird. Okay. All right. I mean, I guess it's okay. It seems like it's too big, actually. I think we went overboard. MD text XL. Maybe we can just keep it as,
It, it feels like it's the first thing you notice, don't you think?
yeah,
Maybe, yeah.
yeah, it's just a bit too big. Anyway, whatever. It doesn't matter. We're just trying to improve things. Now, we should do something about this section over here. So
It's too
let's
condensed.
feed that in and see what
But
output we
honestly,
get.
it kind of gives you the vibe that, this thing has done a lot of research to come up to that point, and it kind of gives you that feeling.
Because it looks
I know.
complicated.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Yeah, yeah, I guess you do. You do get that feeling. Okay, now this screen. Actually, it had some recommendations for this strategy. Rename into numbered cards with subtle accent borders. Turn keyword cluster tags into chips with soft background tints instead of bordered pills.
Chips,
Visual timeline. Beats paragraph text. Hmm. I like those
chips out, chips
suggestions.
looks good. Plus chips.
Those are pretty good. Okay. I don't know if I trust it with making these changes. I don't think it's going to manage, but we're going to give it our best
I
shot
think
here.
we should commit.
We did. I don't know if I want to commit that rubbish. We just.
Well, it took time, so
Ah, hmm. I gave the same task to Codex, Jules, and Devin. Let's see what these AI agents are all about. Do they actually work? The best looking UI. I really like the Git diff viewer. Having a mobile app is sick. There's no network access. That feels like a mess. Made a PR.
what's this about?
It's these new AI models that modify your code base in the background and create a pull request.
The one you talked about earlier,
Yeah.
Jules or something.
Yeah, there's Jules, but OpenAI has Codex and Devin is one of the old
Mm.
ones. PR actually worked. Wow. Oh, actually, wait. I was extremely surprised to get back a PR. That was Devin. Okay. Okay. Finally, we have Devin, which has been around the longest. It actually worked. Um, my site compiled. I got back, so then I was able to comment back on the PR. Devin, it's not cheap. Okay. Yeah. So Devin seems to be the winner. What is this? I'll focus on that. It got stuck. There's this tool that guy recommended, Augment VS Code. Hmm. I wonder if it works well,
Uh,
especially with large files. Actually works with large code bases. Augment.
So Augment is supposed to be Microsoft's invention.
What's that?
Augment is Microsoft's. Is it Microsoft's?
Yeah, it works on VS Code. So we'd have to, uh, yeah, you'd have to get vanilla VS Code. I don't think I have that. Oh, I do.
That's some massive edit. It's 1,000 plus.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work.
Just trusted window. What's this?
VS Code. It's been a while since I opened this. You have Docker. Okay. Um, so extensions. Why is it messing with this? Generating statuses? What is this?
I think it's applying the change to all. Oh,
Okay. I don't see the difference between content pillars and keyword clusters. Uh, and it'd be nice to see like the competition on each of the keywords, like just some visual indicator, maybe the circle. I like it. I like this style.
hmm.
It seems like a logical way to break it down. It definitely feels easier to read than the last one, but the headings are too big. It's taking up too much space, these cards. And
That section is kind of
this, yeah, yeah,
feel disconnected.
this feels different. Maybe it
Oh,
should follow a similar
yeah,
like
I think so.
visual
Kind of
style.
feel disconnected somehow.
Yeah. It's good. I mean, I think it's an improvement, but needs some work. So the good news is that the content strategy has been refactored. What? What's the bad news? Huh. Unrelated change. It introduced a change in a use effect to hook. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Why is it relevant? Why would it add a use effect to hook? Okay. You can pick the your own icon.
Observe. This is ugly.
That's good. So it made the changes, but it also made some random change to a use effect hook. So I don't know if we can even if we can use it. Like this generating statuses. It's already there. It just copied it. Okay. It just copied it twice. Is that what happened? Yeah, it just copied the whole section twice. That's weird. Okay, I'm just gonna reject that. So we don't need to. Okay, yeah, that's it. Just ignored that particular change. All right. So what do we do to this?
I
Okay,
think it
very
should
nice.
first of
Let's
all
make
match.
the headers smaller. Um, the cards should also be less highlighted. Like, I don't know why they're highlighted yellow. They don't need to be so, like, highlighted. And maybe make the text size inside the cards a little bit smaller. And the positioning and core promise, as well as the content pillars, don't seem to have had any sort of design change. So they look out of place relative to the rest of that section. So please fix that. I'm going to have to wrap up shortly. Oh, look, bro. Look who dropped by. Mr. Indio. Oh, why do I have two of these open? It's pretty weird. Mr. Indio. Oh, he's. What is this? Oh, that was the old stream. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, my bad. Okay. I was mixing it up
Inception.
with the old stream, man. Yeah, so Indio dropped by, man. Fellas, how goes it? Inception
Yeah,
time.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Mr. Mr. Indio.
Got a lie, my man. We got a lie.
Indio AI. Bro, why is it not tagging him? How do you do this? Oh, you hit reply. Put user in time. Add as moderator. we should we should upgrade him. I mean, at this point, bro, who dropped the like? Is this Indio? Yo, man.
Well, it's definitely not me, man.
Yo, man. Appreciate the like. Assuming it is actually you who dropped the like. Um, what's he been up to? You know, let's check in on my man. What? He's live? He's live right now, bro. The guy's live. Smoke free AI app. Oh, he's watching us watch him. Oh my
Ah,
god.
Inception.
You gotta be kidding me. Yo,
That's
you're watching us
Inception time.
watch you? This is insane, man.
That's
Hey,
what he
what's
meant
up? What's
when he
up,
Something's
guys?
said
gonna break.
Inception time.
Yeah, that's right.
What's going on?
I was just gonna check on him, kind of see what he's working on, and look at this. Oh, he's just 14 minutes into the stream. Okay. Smoke free day counter. It's pretty good, man. Mobile application designed to help smokers quit through AI assisted habit tracking. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. I definitely feel like that would be valuable. I think to the community, to the world. I mean, this guy's doing a service to the rest of humanity. Well, nice work, man. Nice work, Indio AI. I mean, so this is project 20 out of 20. Okay. Well, what happens after 20? It's probably a good question to ask. What happens at
Yeah, yeah. Then we should drop the question, my man. And what's NDO stands for? Like,
Oh, that's another good
that's another.
question. I mean,
Uh,
we're struggling with that. Vibe coding an entire startup from scratch, 10 apps. Okay. Oh, look, he did an AI therapy companion. Bro, man.
hmm.
With the voice, I really like the voice ones. I really like coding voice, startups. Although they're a bit tricky. They're a bit more expensive to run as well. Maybe finding customers is a bit tricky because you don't have an obvious demo. But hey, man, bro, the guy's been doing this for a while. Live coding. Oh wow. Okay. Very cool, man. Very cool. We'll keep it going. Keep it going. I'm excited to see, how smoke free ends up. And I like how, with all the stuff that he actually does, he he creates an admin dashboard, which is kind of crazy, right? I mean, I don't think we've ever created an admin dashboard. But I always see the same
Admin.
sort of setup. He puts together like an admin dashboard and then just bro, this thing is still editing page. I thought we'd actually be seeing some results by now. Maybe it's
Yeah,
time we
this is getting
switch.
a bit.
Maybe it's
It's
time
getting a
we
bit
switch over to Augment.
scary.
Who knows? I mean, it says it's built for professional software engineers and large code bases. Large code bases. Okay. Hmm. I think definitely worth experimenting with. Why not, right? Let's hit it. Trust in install. Man, you can take all the code. Doesn't matter. Switch to pre-release. Oh, we gotta sign in. All right. This is probably the part where we have to pay for it. We'll pay for it, man. We'll try it out. We'll try it out. I mean, what is it, like $30 or something? Launching my startup. Oh, oh. Okay, okay, okay. Very cool. Very cool, man. That's pretty cool. Launching your site. So after 20, you launch the startup? Which one though? Which one? How do you pick? Like, do you just pick from the 20? Is that how it works? There's a good 14-day trial. Oh, he's talking about Augment. Okay, so we don't have to pay up front. That's very considerate of them. Yeah, I guess no reason not to try it. Let's just sign up, man. Let's sign up. We'll try it right now. In fact, why don't we just try it live? See if it actually manages to get around all these issues that we're having with the open. Yo, you still there, Abraham? Mr. Abraham. Oh, there he is. There he is.
Yeah,
Oh, he's
my
probably teaching. No, it's cool, man. It's cool.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
you do what you got to do, man.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm listening to everything.
Welcome back. Please open a project. Okay. All right. So, yeah, let's open the project. Let's go. All right. So we're gonna go.
Are you using the trial?
I guess so. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's what's happening. All right. So yes, I trust the authors. Where's the? I mean, I expect. Oops. What happened there? Did I? Oh, index code base. Yeah. Agent mode is now available. Let's try it out, man. Oh, so it's on the left side, not the right side. Okay. Meet Augie. Oh, it's kind of cringe though, Augie. What's going on there? Bit cringe. Your subscription expires in 13 days. Okay. All right. All right. So I guess we just gotta wait until it does the indexing, right? Is it done? Project specific new folder. All right. Okay. So we just go. We go. Is that it? Is this done? Right. The memory has been created. Let's check out the design, man. Let's see what it came up with. Oh, I like that. I like it. It's better. It's better. I definitely feel like it's. What's with the colors, though, man? It just feels really busy. I think it's the borders. We probably have too many borders. We probably have too many borders. That's why. It
It
just
didn't fix
the what?
the last one,
The heading size?
last section,
Well, it just
content
wrapped it in a
pillar.
card to make it like fit.
Yeah, but it's better if it matches the same style.
It does. I mean, what can I say, man? What can I say? Even the cards
I
don't actually
think,
match the other cards. That's kind of weird though, right?
yeah, that's off.
Maybe we need to ditch the I don't know how this
Card.
would work. Like I know it looks busy, but I don't know how I would fix it. I guess that's why, having a designer helps. But yeah, how would you fix it?
Like honestly, maybe. Uh, what if it was like without the borders, like an article?
Without the borders?
Yeah,
So no cards? You're saying no
no
cards at all?
cards, like no cards at all. So it would be like a
Yeah, I
without
see
any
what you're
cards,
saying.
but
I see
the
what you're saying.
numbers would still stay. Yeah, the numbers
Okay,
would
let's
stay.
ditch the cards entirely because the place inside just looks way too busy. So ditch the cards and then maybe we just keep the headings as they are and like keep the spacing between the different sections just so they don't get muddled up. Yeah, maybe that works. Bro, I'm gonna have to wrap up now. I mean, let's give it another couple minutes. But I really want to try out augment here. Um, let's give it a task. So maybe a nice task for this, 2000 line file. What could we ask it to do? What would be a nice little test task for this?
Test.
Maybe we just tell it, hey, drop the AI insights because I think a few of these steps have AI insights, even though they're not really insights. Oh no, it's just the keyword step that has an AI insight. So, okay, let's just tell it, yo, just drop the AI. It's not going to struggle with this, is it? Should be really straightforward. Is it done indexing, by the way? How do we know? I mean, it was saying it was indexing earlier. Oh, it just jumped straight to the line. Let me check the rest of the file. Okay, yeah, go for it. Go for it. Check it out. What was this guy doing? Oh, this guy's done. This should give the main content area. Okay, he's done. Let's take a look. All right. Looks better. The spacing is a bit off. Maybe
It's a bit
the
off, yeah, on spacing.
I like the 1, 2, 3, man. I like it. I think it looks nice. We just need to space it out a little
Yeah,
bit and then maybe give it like a dotted line or something, just some visual
yeah, like
flair.
separation. Yeah, and then the one this section, the last section, positioning and core promise, I feel also needs a bit of touch.
Yeah, I feel like this should be number 2. So positioning and core promise should be
Maybe
number
A,
2.
B, and then the other one will be
And
one, two,
then
three.
update the numbering for the rest accordingly. Also, make the orange circle a bit smaller. And then what else? Heading size, I guess, looks okay. And drop the background on the content pillars. So that'll just make them sort of fit together nicely. It just makes everything sort of fit together. I like this keyword clusters thing that just hovers over there on this. We just need to get the difficulty. We need to show the difficulty in there as well. That would be nice. All right, let's see what happened with this guy. Yeah, successfully applied. All right. I mean, it was
That's
an
it.
easy test, but looks like he didn't have any problems with it. Yeah, he just got rid of it, man. Look, it's gone. That was nice. We need to give it a trickier test. Maybe something with the publication queue.
With the actions.
Okay, so for pillar, okay, I have one. Okay, in the publication queue, which shows up in the modal on the dashboard page, I'd like you to remove the pills around pillars and instead just show them as text, just regular text inside a column. Also, make the status show the text next to it. So instead of just a green circle, it should actually show the status. In fact, maybe you can make the status a pill. So it can be a green pill if it's generated, and then, orange if it's pending, etc., etc. All right. And for actions, I think we wanted to revert it, but, that's probably too much for a single change. Let's just have him do that. Okay, and then for actions, I don't want them to show up on hover. Instead, I want to show the default button, make it always visible, and then just have it drop down just like before. So it'll be like a split button with the default action being schedule in the queued tab, and then it's view or edit in the scheduled tab. And then the drop down should show the remaining actions. All right, let's see if I figured this out. Now I have a good understanding. Remove the badge component. All right, here's my implementation plan. Bro, this is pretty good. Like, he has no context of the code base, but he just sort of put it together. I mean, Cursor had like cursor rules, and then, we were telling it it's a Next.js. I don't know if it's reading cursor rules. Like, does Augment read cursor rules? Probably not. I don't know. What's going on with Windsurf? Are you happy with the content strategy screen? Oh, that's nice. Look at that. It changed it. All right. So let's see. Content strategy. Yeah, it looks good. Oh, wait. What happened with the content pillars? It doesn't have a number. Man, okay. Yeah, it looks good, but content pillars doesn't have a number. Make it number 5. That seems like, I don't know why it didn't pick that up. And why do they look like headings? I mean, these should just be a numbered list. Looks nice. I like how it's progressing. Do you like it?
Yeah, but that's not nice.
What what are you talking about? This?
The one with the blue. No, the other one. Scheduled.
Scheduled?
The scheduled tab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks disgusting actually. Bro, it's 11. I gotta drop off. I guess maybe we can pick it up later. I don't know. I'll ping you. I'll ping you
Sure.
maybe in like a couple of hours, and if you're online, you can join. I'll see.
Absolutely.
Alrighty. Adios, folks. See you later.
Adios.